Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday, everybody.
Yes, and we have, as always, an incredible show for you today full of great information. We're going to be sharing information about Creator Camp, about an email marketing course that is free and it can actually transform the way you communicate with your customers, with your clients, with your viewers, with your audience, right? And that is free. We're also going to be sharing some insight and inspiration if you have been on the liquid glass craze. Fuljens, what else are we covering tonight?
We also have some brand new meta news. We all know you love your meta news, and we have some fun trivia and, of course, some free merch and much more.
Yes. That is all for you today. But first, hello to everybody who is tuning in and joining. We appreciate you always being here with us every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have Aaron, we have Marianne, George, we have Matt and the puppies. We have our incredible moderator, Paul. And we have, who else do we have in the audience, Fulgens?
Did we mention Aaron?
We did not.
Aaron Sherman,
Aaron.
hello. Good to see you.
Yes, Aaron, are you new here? And if you are, this is for you.
And joining us from the LinkedIn side, we got Tyler Paulson here.
Oh, Tyler. Yes. Thank you,
You
for
made it.
being here. You made it. This is for you, Tyler, also. Here you go. Yes.
You get double. You get double.
There we go, from the LinkedIn side. Great to have you here on YouTube, Tyler. Okay, so let's talk about Creator Camp. And this is something that we were mentioning and is going to be familiar to some of you, but to others, it might not. So Creator Camp, Fulgens, let's talk about this. Let's bring Creator Camp to the screen. And, right, what is Creator Camp, Fulgens?
Listen, Creator Camp is, again, we never say it's a conference. This is a camp. This is the ultimate gathering of Ecamm educators and creators. And, you know, if you've been thinking that I'm not ready for something like Creator Camp, we want to tell you that you are exactly who this is for, because this is not just a gathering of experts. It's for creators who are still figuring it out, still building, still learning. You don't need to show up with a massive following or a polished setup. You just need to show up willing to grow, and we will meet you there. We've all been through some type of imposter syndrome. Creator Camp is all about breaking through that and through that wall together, because we say no creator left behind. Once again, no creator left behind.
That is right. That is well put, Fulgens. Well put. And the even to add to that, as out of what Fulgens just said wasn't enough, you are going to get inspired by not only the content that's being shared there, but by your peers, by your campers, because you're going to be, although you can create your own schedule, there will be meetups and there will be places that you can go and select what you would like to do and meet different people from all over the world. So that in and of itself is very powerful. Fulgens.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have like your favorite creator or favorite Ecamm fam members that you like seeing online, virtually through weekly shows and whatnot? Now you have direct access because everybody's going to be in the same room. This is your chance to actually expand on your connections, not only where you get the learning experience through the workshops, but again, there's fellowship, there's connection, there's networking, and and that might be the person that might help you get through that hump or get through that breakthrough that you need for that, hey, this is not for me, or, I'm trying to get here, but I need this, and you're creating all these excuses, again, that this is for you. This is for you. Mm-hmm. So if you're overthinking coming to Creator Camp, that says that you need to come.
Yeah. And sometimes one of the biggest obstacles, I would say, is getting started because you don't know where to get started, right? So you might have a camera, you might already have a show, or you might have purchased Ecamm or perhaps another software, but you don't know how to put it all together. At Creator Camp, that's what happens, right? So it's hands-on, and you get to put together your own show, see how the shows are put together actually with the cameras. With Luria is going to be there. She's an incredible creator who helps other creators show up the way they want to on camera with the equipment that they need, right? Because the equipment that works for us is not the same equipment that's going to work for you. Right? The equipment that works for me personally is not the same equipment that works for Fuljens, because we both have different ways to show our content. So that is what you learn at Creator Camp, right? So it's just an incredible camp. So the link is going to be in the comments for you to check it out, and we hope to see you there. Right?
Exactly.
So let's go to the comments and see, because Tatiana, hello, haven't seen you in a
Hello,
minute.
hello.
I hope you're
Hello.
doing great. And Jeremy, hey everyone, hope you're okay. Yeah,
What's
Jeremy,
up,
for
Mr.
you.
Nintendo?
Jeremy,
Mr.
for you.
Nintendo.
And space is limited to 100 people. That is so Harry, the
running
link
out
is in the
fast.
comment. Yes. And Marianne, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So I saw Paul writing something else, but I didn't. Okay, here we go. There it is.
We have
Yes,
the link
so
for it, yeah?
Creator Camp is very hands-on, and you will make lifelong friends in real
Amen.
life. Yes.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
That is true. So, okay, everyone. So that's Creator Camp. So let's talk about another thing, right? That happened. So Liz Wilcox, right? She is an email marketing queen. She was just at KIT and she gave a presentation. So she's going to have her workshop next week from the 24th through the 24th and 25th. So it's one day live, and then the next day she's going to be there's going to be a Q&A. And this is all about email marketing. We need to own our audience. We have seen it, right? Over and over again, we have heard it. You need to be able to communicate with your audience one-on-one instead of having a middleman, which is, for example, from you to YouTube to the client or to your viewers. And then that communication comes back the same way. It's coming to from the viewer to YouTube to you. So there are three hubs there, right? That information can get lost. But if you have email, if you know how to do email, it goes from you to them right away. Fuljens.
Yeah. And if you haven't heard Liz's story, this is the great opportunity to join and get Liz's story. Liz is awesome. That's first and foremost. And her approach is so simple yet mind-blowing. And in addition to that, she's going to show you how to get direct access to your biggest fans, to your clientele without the algorithm. Very, very important. So definitely sign up. The link is in the chat. If you haven't received via Ecamm's email this morning, where you were able to register at the click of a button, definitely take the time to register at ecamm.com/email workshop. Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
And just reminding you again, just in case you didn't catch that, it is free, right? It is free. However, there's something really important that you need to sign up for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that you will get goodies, right? You will get Liz's, the strategy that she uses with her clients that has made her, I want to say, how much is it? Over $1 million, Fuljens?
Yeah.
Right? So she's going to be sharing that. And also even more important is that there will be no replay. Okay. So you will be able to, you have to catch all of this live. Then the next day there's going to be a Q&A. So there will be no replay. So it's important that you get your notifications, get it set so that you can get this for free and just transform the way you communicate with your clients. Fuljens.
Yeah, definitely. Marshall Fox is in the building. Marshall the GOAT is saying Liz is the GOAT.
You know what? We need to put Marshall in here. Hello, Marshall. Another one for you. And I'll probably give you this. Wait, let me see. Yes. He is the GOAT in graphics and everything else, and web design and all the things graphics. So nice to see you.
From one GOAT to another. From one GOAT to another.
Nice to see you here. So, okay, so Marianne is looking forward to Liz's workshop.
Yes.
And Tatiana Rice, last year, it was awesome to have live segments for those of us that couldn't attend camp. Creator Amplifiers were the hosts, and they all connected at Creator Camp 2023. That is true. That is true. And good. Yeah, we miss you
399.
too. We miss you too, Marshall. I was just Marshall just I want to say 2 days ago. I was like, I haven't seen Marshall in a minute. I wonder how he's doing. So thank you for stopping by.
For real.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So
Free 99. That's right, Tatiana.
all right. So fam, okay. So for those of you show of hands, please, in the comments. How many of you are excited about the liquid glass that Apple just talked about and teased us with, right? Because if you are excited, you know that you can create that effect or simulate it inside of Ecamm, right? And some of the fan members in the community are playing around with it, right? So here is one that Paul made. So Paul Dixon, he's a graphic designer as well, and he was playing around with it, and he even gave some tips on how to do it. Fuljens.
Yeah, definitely. Check out that post. It's you know, and it's so cool that Ecamm has all the tools you need to create something like this image that you're seeing right there on your screen. That is so awesome, right? Completely done inside the Ecamm Live. As we used to say, with Ecamm, only with Ecamm Live text overlays, now you have shape overlays.
Oh my gosh, the days, the days. So
Yeah.
yes, so in there he just talks about it adds glass-like effects such as translucency and blur to the user interface. So go in there, check out that post and see what you can do with it because I'm gonna show you this one now. Here's another one of our fan members on the Ecamm community, and he's sharing a video on how he's playing around with liquid glass effects right in there. So there's a video that is in the Facebook group, Ecamm Live Facebook group. So if you are not in the group yet, you should go on and join it. And if you are playing with it, feel free to share it because that's the content that we like to see, how you are using Ecamm. All the creative ways that you're using Ecamm. Fuljens.
Yeah, and from some posts I've been seeing about like some people complaining about liquid glass. Those that have tried it, maybe Ecamm's liquid glass is better than iPhone's liquid glass at this point. So
You never know, right? Because and that's that's what happened. They're teasing it just like Aaron just saying, yes, it's a tease, right? Because it's not available until the fall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they do. They just play with us, play with our feelings and our patience as well. But Paul Rice, Fuljens.
I've been running 26 on an iPhone and an iPad and my backup Mac.
And yes, Marianne says that's great. Paul Dixon's and talks
2K.
with 2K. Hi.
What's going on, 2K?
Ecamm have remote location controlling? If not, do you think it will ever come? Oh my gosh, Ecamm already has it in a way, right? In a way. So it's not like, oh, it's right away, Ecamm, like there's a button or something, but remotely right now, for example, Fuljens is remote. We're not in the same location. So if what we do in trivia is I pass the camera to Fuljens and Fuljens produces on his end. So that is remote. And that is the same way that you will handle, for example, if there is a conference. If you are somewhere at a conference or you are at a workshop and your guests are calling in from all over the world, right? You are remote producing that. Because once you pass the camera, meaning you put them in singles. So for example, I'm going to go to a solo scene here. And then I'm going to pass it to Fuljens. And now Fuljens can do whatever on his end, right? And he can bring whatever he wants on his end, and he will be producing there. Right? So then there we go. You see? So that is a thing that I don't have. And here, but Fuljens has it. So that is remote production. Actually, that's all there is, right? So you can have your co-host produce specific part of a workshop or whatever it is, and then you can produce the other one. Do let us know in the comments if that's what you meant, Fuljens.
He wants to take it a step further, meaning, for example, if I join you, right, and I can control the scenes on your end and vice versa, which we don't have as of now. So right now will be like an Ecamm to Ecamm type of setup. And the only other way to do that is if you do kind of like one of those log me ins or a splash top desktop, like to take remote of the Mac itself. And you could do that way. But inside of Ecamm, we don't have that yet. And Paul said that they're working on remote production options, which is dope. And the public beta will be out next
month.
Wait.
Are you what?
That might be for iPhone. That might be
okay. I got excited real quick there. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. So
but we're working on remote production, so there you go.
That is great. Yeah. But for now, that's the way you can do it. And if your client has Ecamm, they can send you all of their scenes, and then you can produce it for them as well that way until the real remote production happens. Right? Exactly. Talk. I was like, oh my gosh, wait a second. What are we doing here? This is great. Paul, you got everybody excited there. Everybody just forgot the previous comments.
Different betas.
So, yes, fam. So remember, feel free to join the Ecamm Live community if you haven't joined it yet, because that is where you can connect with other creators, other like-minded people, and share how you are using Ecamm, no better the ways, right? So if you use Ecamm for productions, share it. If you use Ecamm for workshops, share it. Share your workflow. Share how you work, how you do Ecamm, how you do Ecamm. You can share it in the Ecamm Live Facebook group. Fuljens.
And also, if you have feature requests, such as the need for remote production, be able to control another person's Ecamm remotely from any location, go into the Ecamm Live Beta Facebook group and drop that feature request in there.
That's right. And if Paul is saying, Paul is our moderator, so he's deeply involved with what's happening in Ecamm. So if he's saying that they're working on it, it doesn't matter. You can give another push, right? You can give another, yes, right? Because that helps.
Yeah, nudge.
Exactly. Another little nudge. All right. So who's in the house? We haven't seen. This is another hello for you.
Let's go.
We have the great thing about Ecamm is we don't force you in a box. We let you be creative.
That's right.
That's it. That is what it is. So show us how you Ecamm. Yes. Right. Yes. Rob, we've been seeing you doing great things. So good for you. The hustle is real. Real.
Shout out to Rob.
Yes. Okay. So fam, here we're going to share something with you. We have trivia coming up, and the trivia is the merch that we're giving away today is new. I don't know if you have seen it or if you have been visited the Ecamm merch store, but this is pretty cool and very useful, and even more useful now because it is summer. Right? It's going to be really useful for you. And we have three trivias, and the trivias are categories. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be 90s category. It's going to be what else, Fuljens?
We got a 90s category. We also have video games.
Yes.
And tech and gadgets.
Yes. So it is really fun trivia. And so you get three chances to win. Okay, so stay tuned for that. But before all of that, let's talk about what has been going around. This is a PSA that we're going to talk about Meta, right? So Meta AI, who uses Meta AI? I mean, I don't use it yet, but who uses Meta AI? Show of hand in the comments. Okay, so the PSA is, we know that Meta AI, unlike Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, you are able to share publicly, right? Because Meta, they are a public social platform, right? So they want you to share everything with the world. Although in the Meta app, you can not share, right? So you can click on not share and keep it private. But a lot of users, especially the older generation, meaning our parents, don't know that. So they think that it's a regular chat bot and they are private. So they have been sharing some really personal information. And some of them that we can share, some of them that we cannot, but they have been just sharing and thinking that they are privately talking to the chat. So they have been giving social security numbers, they have been giving court cases information, immigration information right in there. And as soon as you hit share, right, before they realize it, everybody already knows everything, right? Because it is live. Fuljens. Oh my gosh. Right?
There's more reasons not to be using Meta. Meta said like be setting people up for failure. That's crazy.
But also though is the education. We need to educate our parents, right? Because for example, my mom, she is cute. She sends me all of these links, but I'm like, Mom, you gotta tell me what is it because I don't see it. And I'm not gonna open a link that I don't know what it is, and neither should you. So she gets a little bit spicy when I say that to her, but it is for their protection. Don't click if you don't know what it is. And there's this movie, I don't know if you all watched it, and Fuljens, I don't know if you watched it. It's called The Beekeeper. Holy mother of that movie. The only time I skip through movies, but the only time that I skipped through that movie was at the about 2-hour mark, I want to say. It was such a great movie, but it was all about scammers, how they are targeting the older generation. And the older generation doesn't really know about a lot of things, is not educated yet. So it's our responsibility as, you know, there are our parents, our grandparents, to educate them on don't click, right? Don't click. But we're going to share this. So Fuljens, I'm going to put this up so that you can go ahead and share it. So there was this guy, right? Fuljens, I'm going to leave it for you right here. This is the query that he sent to the Meta AI bot.
Wait, do younger women like older white men?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He did.
I need details. I'm 66 and single. I'm from Iowa and open to moving to a new country. If I can find a younger woman. My
right?
gosh.
He sent that. And then furthermore, you know, the chat is asking him, hey, give me more information so that I can really help you on your search.
Yeah, live in public.
Exactly. So can you imagine that is what happened? So all of his friends saw that.
Jeez.
Right? All of his friends saw that. It's not cool. So he's 66, right? So we need to be talking to our parents, to our grandparents, to our uncles, to our cousins, all of them. Meta AI is not private. Yeah, it's not private. It can be private, but I want to say, I don't want to, you know, like accuse, but they might just leave it first as default that you can share to discover. I'm not sure.
Right.
Fuljens.
And why can't they put like some type of like a fail safe there? Like before you hit send, hey, do you know you're about to post publicly? Are you sure? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Something, right?
Exactly.
But no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Meta.
But I mean, right? Because Meta probably wants that information too.
Yeah. Publicly.
Exactly. So
you could get it in the DM. You could get it in the DM. You don't need it to be public.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
They can probably share it with like all the dating apps for this guy and send them the younger girl. Oh my gosh. Like,
right.
Listen,
so all the dating apps can see that public information and just spam him.
It's just insane. It's insane. So let's see what the fam thinks about all of this. Let's see what we're thinking. So where are we? So, okay, Marianne. Okay. So yes, I tell my mom not to do those Facebook quizzes. Yes. Right? Mm-hmm. As it can sneakily ask security questions like maiden name, pet's name. Exactly. Good for you, Marianne. Yes, good for you. Because that is what we need to do. We need to do that with our parents. My mom gets saucy, but hey, you know? So, yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Paul. Like moving to a new country. What do you do that you have to move to a new country, please? Hello, K-Walk. So
K-Walk. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, read it, just read it.
How is it possible for the public to see AI prompts entered into Meta AI?
Because it's discoverable. We actually talked about this a couple of ENNs back. That Meta is releasing its own, Meta AI. So it lives inside their platform. So you can ask, like when you are running it, from what I understand, you can ask questions about your chat, about your own Facebook activity, all of that. That is local to the app that you are using. So local to Instagram, local to Facebook, local to Messenger. So there's also a toggle that you can toggle it on or off to share your prompts with your friends so that your friends can add on to them too and see which prompts you use to what? Generate images, generate good content, generate logos. But our parents, grandparents, and uncles are not doing so. They are doing business. Yeah.
So is this like, when you go to just create a Facebook post, this is in the Facebook post itself?
Is that
what
I don't
it
even
is?
know. I don't even know because I don't even want to try. I was tempted to check it out, but I don't even want to try
I ain't trying it.
Yeah,
I'm not trying nothing.
You're gonna try it? Okay. Well,
No, I'm not trying it. No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I want to. That's why I want to know. Like, is it like because I don't even want nothing to do with Meta AI. So is it like in
You're like, wait
in
a
the
second.
post, right? So if like I'm gonna like go type a post, and then is that the same interface there where Meta AI exists, where I can just
know
like
what?
I'm typing
Yeah.
out a prompt instead of a post?
I
That's
think, I don't
crazy.
know. And actually, you, the viewers, can let us know this. It's probably, where the AI, the Meta little
I'm checking. I'm not gonna
symbol
do nothing. I'm
is?
just gonna check it.
Oh, well, okay. You click on that, and that's where you can ask questions within the app. But then you have to make sure that it's not shareable, that you're not sharing that is, or just don't do it. There's ChatGPT for free. There's Claude for free. There's Gemini that actually stays private in
Yeah.
your own.
So I see the search of Meta AI. Mm-hmm. That even made me scared to search on Facebook.
Yes, don't do it. Don't do it, Fuljens. They will catch you. They will catch
For
you
real.
later. I'm telling you, they will catch you later. So they're there for it. They're there for us. Meta equals danger. Will Robinson.
For real. Beware.
Fuljens, for you.
What device are you pressing on Fuljens that makes your sound effects, please? We have it set up to our Rodecaster Pros.
Yeah,
You could also map it to Ecamm Live sound effects too if you don't have a Rodecaster Pro.
you can. And then also, I believe you have a Stream Deck also, Marianne, so you can do that too. So,
Yes.
But yeah, we have it here. And Fuljens, I do mine. And Fuljens does his.
Whoa!
That was by mistake, but there you go.
That's a sound
There
effect
it is.
anyway. So, yes, on a Stream Deck, you definitely can. You can add the
can
sound
do that on a
effects
Stream
to your Stream Deck for sure. And okay, so Rob, I made a song about AI. I actually used an AI platform, Suno, for the female vocals and produce all the music. Okay. All right. I mean, there have been some things out there with that too, Rob, There have been some things out there about the artist not getting credit. I don't know.
No, some AI songs have been coming out really nice.
Yes, they have
But
been.
you're
Yeah.
probably referring to the ones where like it's like an AI version of Tupac or whatever.
Yes,
But like
yeah,
this,
that.
those, that's something else. But
Yeah.
probably like
Yeah.
something you could create original music. in.
Yeah, I mean DJ ROB is a DJ and he is the creator of the Ecamm Fam Jam. I mean, he knows how to
Yeah,
create
there you go.
tunes. And this is
There you
one of
go.
the things. This is one of the things, right? That is incredible. And people keep, at the beginning when AI and still now sometimes, right? People think, oh no, AI is going to like continue stealing my job and doing all of the scary things or the fear things that people think. But if you know how something works, AI will help you produce it quicker. AI will help you generate it, produce it, launch it, design it, whatever it is, quicker because you know the framework already. So
Yeah.
AI is just helping you out with it. Right. So
Absolutely.
DJ RB, he's like, yo, I got this and I'm going to put on more jams, more beats with this Suno.
Yes.
It's just great. Yes.
Ranking them out.
So, all right. So here we go. Okay. So they're answering questions. Yes. Okay.
Whoa.
I did a song for my cat called Sassy Me. Or Sassy
Suno.
Meow? Or Sassy Me? Sassy Meow? Sassy Me. How do you pronounce that, Fulgen? Sassy Me?
Sassy May.
Sassy Me? Sassy May? Sassy
Maybe the
Me?
cat is called
Okay.
May. Yeah.
The flow is AI written. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. And the photos, I believe, also are AI generated because Marshall went over that during the thumbnail workshop. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sassy
Okay.
May.
May?
Yeah.
Okay, May. All right, here we go. Okay. I'm trying to iterate. Is it meow? Are you trying to be creative and be like meow or me? Okay, anyway. All right, Fulgens, is there anything else that you would like to talk about before we head over the next, which is Instagram? Instagram is also making some great changes.
Yeah, just lastly, just watch out on these Meta streets because Meta's trying to set y'all up.
Yeah, all of us, because we don't
That's
know,
it.
because you over there are trying to search something, and because we're here,
I'm not searching. I just want to find out where it is. This way I know not to do it.
You know,
That's what I'm, yeah.
ask ChatGPT. You're like, listen, I don't want to click on this. What do you suggest?
Hey, chat, where do I not click in Meta? so I know.
Where can
That's
I stay
it.
safe? I wonder what that reply is
For
going to
real.
be. But
For real.
anyway, so fam, yes. So we have Instagram with new updates, and here are the updates. Instagram is now expected to release an iPad app later this year. So that to me is pretty awesome, and it's about time that they did it.
Yeah, took them long enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you'll be able to use it and be able to do other things that you're not able to do comfortably on your phone, right? Or desktop, because you have your iPad. The iPad, it takes for example, at least for the majority of us, I want to say, from what I have seen, we have our phones and we have our iPad, then we have desktop. And laptop is reserved for production if we're talking about creators, right? Fulgens?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I see where this can be useful, especially from a workflow standpoint. It's not just about uploading your content. It's also because Instagram has video editing features as well. So I believe that user experience will be much better than you're using your phone if you have an iPad and you're able to take your iPad around and use it on the road. And if you're already used to editing workflow on your iPad, then I think that's a win.
Yeah. And it's useful for our eyes too. It makes us see better, right?
Yeah.
We can see better and there are some things that there's just some things that are better done in a bigger screen, and Instagram is one of them. So, yes, good. Who's excited about that? I mean, yes,
yeah,
well,
like they try to do us dirty on Facebook, but then they try to make it up by try to make some cool IG features. But it's not enough, Meta. It's not good enough.
Instagram is more chill. Instagram is a little bit more chill. So we gotta admit, like, they're trying to do something at least,
There's a Meta search on IG too. Like I stopped using
yes.
the search on IG just for that alone. Long time ago.
Yeah. All the apps, like all the Meta apps, have their own Meta AI, right? So it's Instagram, it's WhatsApp, is Facebook. So they all have their own integrated Meta AI there, which is, I don't know if Instagram shares that, and imagine WhatsApp and you like send it to the group. Listen, I don't even want to think about it. I do not even want to think about it. But yeah, so that's what's new on the Meta, right? So Facebook and Instagram, they over there with their new information and new
careful.
features. So who's excited about it? Do we have any new comments that we need to pull up?
Well, just now, Aaron Sherman says, I'm going back to MySpace. Who's with me?
Okay. Oh, all right. Here we go. No, that's not it. All right. Oh my gosh, that was a good time. That was a good time. It was, but it goes to show how sometimes things come out and they're innovative, but then somebody else comes and takes it and just does something else that just takes it down, which is, it's interesting to read stories like that to see what happened. Like, what was it that MySpace didn't, because MySpace was a space to connect as well. Facebook
Yeah.
made it a little bit easier, I want to say, right? To be able
Yeah.
to connect with friends and things like that. Because I don't remember the platform clearly, but it was a little bit chunky compared to the platform that Facebook, like the UX and the UI for Facebook was easier than MySpace. Fulgence.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. There was something. It probably was Facebook that came along, and it was just easier to use, and everyone or more people were there, or it was easier to find people there than it was on MySpace. But my experience with MySpace was awesome. I love MySpace. I used MySpace when I was doing when I used to do music blends, taking acapellas and, mixing it up with like different beats and different acapellas, different verses. And what I would do on my my MySpace profile, I would put like the song of the week or the song of the month on there with the profile picture and just interact with friends. It was really cool. It was just like a chill platform, and a place to make new friends. But then I think Facebook came along and we just forgot about MySpace, but there was nothing wrong with MySpace.
Yeah, but what's interesting is that now with AI and the easy coding that it offers, you can create something similar to MySpace, Fulgence, and go ahead and bring it back. I mean, Aaron will come with you, and who else will go?
A lot of folks. MySpace and Black Planet.
Wait, what's Black Planet?
Black Planet was like the Black MySpace.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So yes, fam. So that is what's happening. What's happening in the world, and we have one more thing to show you. Okay. Talking about innovations. Think back to. Let me bring this up real quick. Think back to 1925. When ADHD was not really a thing, right? Like people really didn't know what it was. People just labeled that as difficult, perhaps, right? 1925. Think about then. And then workers, they needed to pay attention and they didn't know, I get distracted. And then someone said, I have a solution. And this is what they showed. Let me show you real quick. This is the solution that they came up with. Let me show you this real quick. Look. Wait, let me show you this. Let me go here. Wait a second. Okay. Let me make this bigger for you. This is what they came up with. This is a scary thing. I would have run away. Just looking at it gives me all the bad feels. But I guess it worked for them in 1925. And this was they said the isolator. That was the name of it. Can refer to two distinct things. The 1925 helmet, let me just bring it up so we can all read it together. We can all read it together. Wait a second. Okay. Here it is. The isolator. A 1925 helmet designed to reduce distractions and a Japanese light novel series by, I'm not even going to mess with that. So, Fuljens.
By
Ricky Naohara. The helmet, created by Hugo Gernsback, aimed to enhance focus by minimizing sensory output.
Can you get out of that voice, please? Just get out of that voice. That's another, is that on the Rodecaster or is that an Ecamm filter? Oh my God.
That's Rodecaster. That's the Rodecaster.
That's Rodecaster. Okay. What he was trying to say, that it is the helmet created by Hugo Gernsback, aimed to enhance focus by minimizing sensory input. The light novel series, also known as, oh my gosh, we need Doc here, but June Can is in the building. Oh my
What's
gosh,
going on,
we are
June?
seeing so many great people here. So anyway, would you have? No, right? And there he is. I bet you that they just took that picture.
That is where the minions came from.
But you know that this actually reminds me of that movie, which I cannot recall the name of. The only thing that I can remember is the Red Door. And it's not The Shining. It's the new one where the lady at the table, she used to put a helmet on and then she used to connect with the spirits. What was the name of it? Inception? No, it's not Inception. Fan, help me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
Yeah, people
maybe somebody who knows.
Yeah, yeah. People will.
knows what you're referring to.
Okay, here we go. Paul still has his AOL disk. Can you imagine that? Can you recall those days and just you needed to wait for a floppy disk to be able to update AOL or Word or whatever. And somebody else the other day mentioned like, oh yeah, I remember the days of Lotus 123. And I was like, what? She's like, Lotus 123. And I'm like, wait a second. That came before Word, right? We had a whole conversation about it. It was wow.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
Yeah, like Lotus 123. I'm like, what is Lotus 123? But probably full Jeremy maybe or Paul no. But okay, CompuServe. I remember CompuServe. Is that an Apple powered brick in the
For real.
1925? Maybe.
For
I mean, a
real.
lot of people from back took ideas from back then and then just brought it over now because now the technology is there. My guy June can't listen.
For
You
real.
needed that during the pandemic to get out.
For real.
It's nice to see you here, June. Okay.
The glue sniffers in school.
Listen, and then you know what? I'm telling you,
Yeah.
people get inspirations from everywhere. They make it look cuter, and
Yeah.
that's it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, what is this? Freakazoid.
Freakazoid robots, please report to the dance floor. Or should I say that in the robot voice instead?
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Freakazoids, robots, please report to the dance floor.
Glad you're having fun with that. Okay. And then my work colleagues bought AOL stock. They all became rich, you know? That's the thing I'm telling you. Like a lot of people,
Yeah.
if you take stock into something new, doesn't matter. We can be talking about stocks, or we keep talking about an app that just came out, or we keep talking about people. Let me tell you something. And I know you keep talking about it. You hear me, and I keep talking about it here on ENN because I love you all. And LinkedIn is going to blow up. LinkedIn is the YouTube back then is LinkedIn now. So if you get in with LinkedIn and start doing your thing, I mean, I've been reading so much about LinkedIn and the creators that are doing incredible things because they started early, just like when YouTube, right? And they're getting money, fam. They're actually being paid for being on the platform. So don't sleep on LinkedIn. Don't sleep on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is good. So invest in your future with LinkedIn. That sounded like a commercial. Okay, Fuljens.
The world was crazy before I was born, says Paul. And we got Tora tuning in. What's going on, Tora? Good to see you.
Tora.
Very good to see you.
What's in the tank? It wasn't the tank, right? It's oxygen because I see a picture of an oxygen there, and
There's an
could be
oxygen
something
tank.
else, but
Yeah, it's not glue. It's not glue. There was an
It could be
oxygen
something
tank
else.
that was going into that because it seemed like it's an airtight mask or helmet and whatnot. So you need to breathe. Very interesting contraption.
yeah. And what is that in their mouth?
That does look like a MacBook brick. That's crazy. The same dimensions and everything. Wow.
And he just has one paper. Like, what's going on? I don't know, but I mean, to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Fly on the wall is just
Without the
yes.
USB cable. It's crazy.
Listen, okay, so let's see. Yeah, so Paul says, sorry for me, LinkedIn is lost. Listen, I heard, I watched a really incredible stream with 3 creators, and one of them I completely trust her insights, her strategies, and her name is Nikki Saunders. Nikki Saunders did an incredible coverage on LinkedIn and what's happening. And I see her on LinkedIn and I see what's happening with her. And why not give it a try, right? Why not try? Because it's not really going to hurt. to try and see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at least you can say, I tried it. I dedicated time. I actually created content curated specifically for LinkedIn. I created curated content specifically for the audience that I am serving. And I also created content and follow the algorithm rules and all of that. That belongs with that audience. Now, you follow all of that and that works, then amazing. If it doesn't work, then you try something else, right? But why not? Some people have said stock is not going to work and all of a sudden stock is going up. A lot of people weren't believing in NFTs. A lot of people weren't believing in crypto. And those who did are getting into that. We don't need to speak more about it, right? So just give it a try. Give LinkedIn a try. If you already have an account, you have nothing to lose. Just, in my opinion, give it a try. I've been following a lot of great creators about it, and they have a lot of great things to say. So myself, I will give it a try, give it my all, follow all of the strategies. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I can say I tried it, right? Because that's the only thing that we can say. But okay, so let's go with Aaron. Unfortunately, go ahead, Fuljens.
Investors cannot purchase shares of LinkedIn because Microsoft owns them. However, they can invest in Microsoft, NASDAQ, MSFT.
Okay. All right. There's a stock expert talking there. All right. So now we are going to go to our trivia. And this is the first trivia. And as Fuljens and I mentioned earlier, it's going to be categories. So there are different categories. You're going to get about 35 seconds on the clock. You answer your the best answer, right? And then towards the end, we will add the names to a wheel. And then towards after the third trivia and final trivia, we will add all of those in a wheel and then we will spin it. 3 of you will get a chance to win this amazing new merch. So to give you a little bit of excitement, here is the merch. So let me go to, where are we here? I think it's... Let me see. Where did I see it? I'm just going to go to all merch. Was that?
Yeah, I think. No, there was one on the homepage. But yeah, go to all merch.
Okay, there you go. There it is. Right? So you will get your choice of this awesome fanny pack or what's that?
I like it.
Right? And then, or you can get one of these crossbody bags, right? Bags. This one or this one. So the black or the white one. They're both, all 3 of them are just awesome.
They're all dope.
Right?
Yeah, they're all dope. Yeah.
They're just awesome.
Pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. So that is what you are going to have a chance to win tonight.
Yeah.
So Fuljens, I'm going to pull up the first trivia and you take it away. Everybody get ready.
Trivia time. Which girl group told us what they really, really want in 1996? Is it A, Spice Girls, B, TLC, C, Destiny's Child, or D, All Saints?
There we go.
Tell them what you want, what you really, really want.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
You gotta get
Don't give it away.
Where's Doc with the Tourette's?
What's
Where's
that?
Where's the musical Tourette's now going on?
Oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, oh, my people are showing up. They are showing up. Okay, so I will wait for stop.
What you want, what you really, really want. There it is. Stop is there.
All right, so the correct answer is spicy. Yes, Spice Girls. That is the correct answer. Okay, so we got the whole team, the whole chat, I believe, answered right.
That was like a landslide.
But speaking of like all of them, we got, so it's, yeah, here we go. Let's enter. That should be easy though.
Yeah, definitely. So I'll wait for Mr. Moderator to put that together and
So
throw that into the
who-
wheel.
Right. So okay. So while Paul gets all of the information together, who danced to that song? Who danced to that song like forever? And Fulgens, do you dance to the song?
No, just what I was doing behind the scenes, bopping the head, singing along, and
That's dancing.
all that stuff.
That
and
is
getting the song
dancing.
stuck in my head. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dancing. So who's like dancing? Oh, I tell you.
Full body dancing, no. Not full body. Not getting on the dance floor type of dancing. No.
Yeah. So but that 1990s, man, they were. So Jeremy says, I never danced to the song. Usually change the chant. Thank you for being honest. I mean, not everybody likes, spicy songs. But folks, just let me know when the wheel is ready so we can go to trivia number 2.
I definitely will.
So fam, remember, for those of you who are just tuning in now, there is a free workshop about email marketing happening next week on the 24th to the 25th. It's going to be free, but you have to register so you can get all the goodies, the downloads, all the strategies that Liz is going to share, as well as you get the link to the actual workshop. There's not going to be a replay. So this is going to be a little bit different than if you have joined any other Ecamm workshop, which typically has a replay. This one is not going to have a replay. Okay, so make sure that when you register, mark your calendars and register so that you can get all the links. Yes, all the downloadables. Yeah. Okay. So we have. All right. Let me go to the comments. Well. Paul collects. Okay. I did and still played it at all my gigs. Women love it. Exactly. Like as soon as that thing comes out, listen, I'm there. I'm like, listen, I could be doing anything. And I'm like, I tell you, I'm going to go dance. I'm going to show the dance floor what I really, really want. Yep. And then Paul Rice, he was on the disco era. Disco was good too. I love disco music. It's pretty fun. Breakdancing. Paul Duncan was in the Village People dressed as moderator.
We are ready for the next one.
Okay, so this is the second trivia. Get ready, fam. Here we go. What was the first home video game console to use CDs instead of cartridges? Sega Genesis, Sony PlayStation, Sega Saturn, or Nintendo 64? 32 seconds on the clock for you. Let's go.
Man, I had all of those.
All of these systems?
Yeah.
They were like, how much were they when they first came out?
Yeah, when they first came out, pretty pricey. Like, I didn't get them when they first came out. I think the only one I got probably when it was first out was probably the PlayStation. Everything else got them like, when they were like on, used or whatever the case might be. All right. Stop.
Stop is there? Okay. So the correct answer is Sony PlayStation. B. All right,
Sony
let's see how the fam did. Let's see.
You got some B's.
Yeah, we got some B's. We got some C's.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, those who answered C, they were like, you know what? There are a lot of C's it has been a lot of correct C's before. But guess what? Because of that, I changed the algorithm.
Exactly.
But that song. So Rob, what other song is a must have on a playlist for you that that no matter what, the floor is dead? not a floor is dead with you because there's no dead floor when you are DJing. But say, right, what would be if you needed people to just get off and dance? What would be the song that you would put on that you know people are just gonna get on the dance floor to dance?
Good question.
Yes, that's what you
Engine
do.
number 9.
Shake, what is
That
it? Shake
train
it up.
goes
Shake
off
it
the
up.
track. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Back on the seat. Oh, he says Usher. Yeah.
Usher, like which one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which one? So any Usher?
Yeah. Yeah, by Usher.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you said yeah. He does. Usher. Okay, got it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
love it.
I agree with Jeremy. There were some others that came out before the PlayStation, but of those, the PlayStation is correct.
Exactly, of those. Yep.
Yeah, because there was also Sega CD, which I think you added on top of the Genesis, like it was a cartridge plug-in, and you were able to play. Yeah, it was not built in. You could you could modify your Sega Genesis and do. I had Sega 32X. It was like cartridge, so you could plug the 32X on top of the Genesis, and it upgraded to 32-bit games. And then there was Sega CD also, which I think was like
transformer.
You snapped it to the side of the Genesis. Like there were some crazy stuff out there. Crazy stuff.
A transformer, like a transformer. What is it? Whatever Sega thing.
Exactly.
Okay. What is it? What is
Actually,
Black Sheep?
yeah. Engine number 9.
Okay.
Who's the black sheep? Where's the black sheep?
Rhythm is gonna get you.
Oh, that's a good one. Is
that on your list, Rob? Is that on your list? Sure. Okay. And you know,
Electric
Yes.
Slide, of course.
Tora, yes,
course.
I changed the algorithm like Meta did. I've been reading too much Meta.
Pull the meta.
Electric Slide. It's electric. Boogie Boogie. That one? Is that the one?
That's the one. And then the Cha-Cha Slide also.
Oh my God, the Cha-Cha Slide. Yeah, I will get there no matter what.
Yeah,
Cupid
everybody gets up for the
Shuffle.
Cha-Cha Slide. Cupid Shuffle. Yeah.
What is
To the left, to the left.
Oh, okay.
Is that the Cupid Shuffle? But that one is a good one too. Now dip. I don't know if that's the Cupid Shuffle, but that's a good one.
Send in the Clowns. Is that a song or are we talking about something
Send
else?
in the Clowns? Who does
Oh,
Send in the
Ecamm
Clowns?
Fam Jam packs the floor. Let's go. Oh,
Wow.
Of course. What is Crystal Waters? Sing it, Fuljens, because you've been singing and humming.
I don't have the musical Tourette's for Crystal Waters, unfortunately. Sorry.
So who sings
What
it?
is that one? I'm Googling it right now. It's by Gypsy Woman. But wait, no. Crystal Waters is an American house and dance music singer and songwriter, best known for Gypsy Woman, 100% Pure Love, and Destination Calabria.
Ooh, 100%. That one? Oh, I love that song if that's the one.
Is that what it is? 100% Pure Love? Is that the song?
Love.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the lyrics.
Yeah, I don't know these
my
songs by name.
I'm going to
From the back
be
to the
there
middle
till
and
the
around
end,
again, Crystal Waters is...
100%.
Maybe it is.
Pure love. Oh my gosh. Now I'm like, pure love back to the rhythm. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Come back
that's
to
what
the
it
rhythm
is.
and round again. I'm going to be there.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes,
100%.
that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I'm back to Last Dance. Ooh, that's a classic, Paul. That is a classic. Oof. Yeah, that will get all the ladies on the dance floor for real. That one and I Will Survive. Listen. Just play.
I Will
And
Survive.
Dancing Queen also, right? What is Biker
Dancing
Shuffle?
Queen. Biker Shuffle. Yeah, that song's not coming to me either.
And the big line dance song now is Boots on the Ground. How
Boots
does
on the
that go?
Gotta look that up.
How does that go? Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Let me hear your boots on the ground. And then comes some boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. That's not how it goes. Okay, from the back to the middle and around again. Okay, yeah. I'm going to be there to the end. 100%.
100%.
Pure love. Give me the other one.
All I know is the 100% part. I don't even know she said pure love in the song. I don't even know the
you
song
know
was
what
called.
I mean? I used to
That's
sing that a
crazy.
lot. So you heard
That's
somebody
crazy.
singing that song a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Blondie, One Way or Another. Oh my gosh. One way or another. I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay. Oh, we digress. We're
Big digress.
we're just boots on the ground.
Oh
We're
my
just-
gosh. La da dee da dee da la
Oh
da.
my god.
Oh man. This is taking me
Listen.
back to the COVID days, when you go on IG and they're just DJing during COVID.
Oh, right.
yeah,
I remember
that was
Sammy
dope.
did something like that, right?
Yeah. And what's
Over
to do with
Zoom.
what's to do with the hat with the fedora? That
Yeah, I
was
don't
always on
remember.
IG. DJ Nice, was it DJ Nice or D Nice? D Nice. I used to be up in there every night with D Nice. Yeah.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood. What was that a song? Oh my gosh. We
Relax.
digress.
Big
Trivia
digress.
number 3. Trivia number 3. Here we go, fam. Get ready. And now you're in the mood because you're dancing. So let's use those warm fingers to answer this trivia. Fulgens.
Before USB became standard, what type of port did most computer mice use in the 1990s? Firewire, PS2, serial, or parallel?
Oof. Let's go. All of you should know this one. I
Just
was
follow
like,
the
when
IT
I-
people. just follow the ITs.
When I was looking at this, I'm like, wait a second, like why? Well, I have so many questions. I actually double checked them, so hopefully the text here will double check it too. Oh, Paul is like, keep going, and we are going to be having bubbles. How does that song go? Keep going, and we are going to be having bubbles.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm waiting for.
Stop. That was tough.
Yeah. So let's see. Stop. All right. So everybody correct. If here we go. This is for everybody to correct. And the answer is B. B. The answer is B. Here it is. B. May the text come through and double check it.
Yeah, true.
Serida. May the text come through. Lawrence,
Everyone's guess is as good as mine.
cut the blue. I know I have to check it, but then I'm still like, I'm waiting for the tech to confirm it, because look at Jeremy saying DV9 connector to be
Connector
exact.
to be exact.
Let's see. That's what it is. DV9 connector, man. Like I was,
You get some B's though.
yeah. I
Got
got.
Tora and George and K-Walk. Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were there.
Nice.
Like I used this.
Right, for real.
I used this.
For real.
Cut the blue, now
we
the
go.
red wine. Is that a song? Cut the blue, not the red wine. I don't even know if that's the same genre. I think I still have some of those adapter for those mice. Listen, save it, Tora, because you never know. The way the world is going, you never know. You might use it. You might need it sometime. Just like the VHS and all the old camcorders that we used to have. And now we have so many videos that we can now play, and we have to now pay to transfer it to a media that we can actually play on our TVs. That is, technology is going a little bit too fast. Okay, not a song, just crazy talk when under pressure like this. Okay, we got you. All right. So we got some. You said we got some answers.
Yeah, we're set. Hold on a second. I see. It says Paul is typing.
There it is. There. You know what? There it is. Jeremy.
Uh-huh.
Right? Jeremy goes, the way the world is going, we are chiseling on tablets like Paul, and he's gonna have us beat by a mile. He's gonna be like, listen, we're gonna be asking Paul, but then we won't be able to connect with Paul because there will be no communication.
That's funny.
We'll have to connect AM, analog, go analog all the way.
Get off my lawn.
Speaking of that, who still has a landline? Who still has a landline? Please, let me hear in the comments. I'm going to start. I have a landline still because you never know what can happen. You never know. If, you know, you never know what can happen. Who still has a landline? What?
Carrier pigeons are talking about. Oh,
where are we?
Jeremy and June talking about carrier pigeons, like, attaching the letter to the pigeon's leg and sending it out. Sending it out.
Wait, that's like what happened when I'm thinking about
Game of Thrones.
No, but I'm thinking about like I'm talking back when the diluvio happened. I can think about it in English right now, but when all the water and God sent all the water and people were under in the Noah, was it Noah or Moses? No, it wasn't Moses. I think it was Noah. Noah's Ark. Yeah. So when he had all the animals in there, and then they sent the dove. I think it was a dove. Send it out so they can bring back some signs of life. So that's what you're talking about.
George has one, but it's voice over IP, so it's not like a landline anymore.
Got it. Yeah, that's true. That's what I have. But I mean, compared to like not like a cell phone, like you have a phone that rings a line.
Yeah, meaning who has a physical phone that's mounted to the wall or like on their desk in their house, a physical phone that looks like a landline phone.
Yeah,
exactly.
I do. George does. Right? Yeah. George does too. He has the one. And then Aaron says, how about rotary dial phone? Oh my gosh, listen. I went to a party the other day and it was all vintage. And it was the inspiration for this trivia today. But everything was vintage and it was beautiful. Like it almost reminded me of Fuljens, Paul, George, perhaps. Remember Creator Camp, that castle that we went for Creator Camp, right? That it was antique and they had the bathtubs in there and all of that. It was similar, right? It was similar to that.
Yeah, the big estates. The estates.
Yes. It was similar to that, and they had rotary phones. And let me tell you, Aaron, I was there with that phone on my lap, just like rotating. I was like 0, 1, and then 12, 1, 2. I was there for a minute. That was my whole thing. While everybody was drinking, I was rotating. But okay, so here we go.
We got some.
What
We
else?
got some comments here.
I'll get a landline again when someone pulls up in an original Southwestern Bell truck to install it and give me fresh new yellow pages.
Wow. Remember that?
That was insane. Finding numbers there. That thing was so small.
Remember I used to live in the projects, and then I see a yellow pages in my neighbor's door across from me. I'm like, where's my yellow page? Should I just take theirs?
And that thing was
take
heavy.
their yellow page.
That thing was heavy. You could hit somebody with it.
Crazy.
Fuljens.
I have a rotary dial phone that is connected to a pulse tone generator, so I could enter the touch tones. Very nice.
Oh, that's nice. And then Paul had a party line when he was a kid. A party line? Explain yourself, Paul. Explain yourself. And then Rav says, I'll use my landline when someone pages me on my beep. For real? You have those were good times. Those were good times. Like, we had codes, man. Oh my gosh. Those were great times. Those were so great times. Wow. Yes.
What is the party line?
Yellow pages.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got excited when the new phone book came out.
For real.
It was
for real.
the thing.
We used to jack those things. And then the white pages came out. Oh, then perfect timing. Jeremy says, white pages, original doxing of people.
Yeah, and it was so small. Like, you would be there trying to find your friend's number, so you needed to find their parents. We needed to know their parents' number to find them.
Yeah, exactly. You had to do some digging.
Oh, my dad used to deliver yellow pages in his green Gremlin back in the day.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Paul, please share with us. Okay, he did. Okay, white pages, yes. And then here we go. Party line, Fulgens, go for it.
You had your own number, but you shared the line with a couple of neighbors.
Oh, so like you had to let them know when you were gonna be online? I mean, not online, but when you were gonna use the phone? So you'd be like, hey, I use the phone between this time and this time? How did that work? That's a nice little concept of sharing. So remember skimming the phone book for a number and calling it and saying, is your refrigerator?
Yes, I remember that. Oh, phone
Said
pranks.
yes. And we
Good
said, better
times.
go catch it. And then hung up laughing. Oh, my gosh. Those were the
Good times.
sleepovers. Those were sleepovers. Those sounds like a really good time sleeping over.
This is
Going to
the get off my lawn age range.
Geez, said Jeremy. I wonder, based on all the comments, what the age range of this group is.
Get off my lawn.
66. Oh, geez. That Robert already called it off. He's like, yeah. I don't know what this means. And then, so basically a party line, like sharing Netflix today. I don't even know if you can share Netflix. Can you still share Netflix? One?
Well, you can be signed into multiple TVs still, yes, technically.
So you picked up the phone. You could be listening to someone else's conversation. You hung up and checked later to see if it got a dial tone. Oh my gosh, that must have been crazy because you had to wait to make a phone call from somebody. How many? I have so many questions, Paul. Like, how many neighbors were in the party line? Like, do we have some? Hey, at 5 o'clock, the line is mine. Paul is 1955.
Why the parentheses in the 19? Oh my gosh.
Hey, Gen X Boomer World. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Jerky boys. What are we talking about? Oh my God. Ana does not know Sarah. Give me, if you sing it, I might. What is, you don't know it either, Fulgens?
No.
Okay.
I didn't really watch the Andy Griffith show. I didn't watch it too much, so I didn't know the context.
So let's help us out, fam. So what is Sarah? Give me Mount Pilot. Bart Simpson could do prank calls, could not do prank calls now.
For real.
Bart Simpson, little one. Usually 3 people share a line. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. But people didn't make it as many phone calls back then as they do today.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are here to spin the wheel. So, Fulgens, we're going to spin the wheel.
Yes. And let's spin it with caution because I've heard that there's some slapback with sharing trivia rules. So maybe I'm going to turn off my share sound when I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah, I keep hearing me, but I thought that it was...
Yeah, so I just muted the system audio on my end.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, good luck, everybody.
Good luck. You will not hear any sound effects, so maybe you want to do some drum roll noise when spinning.
I will make the sound effect right now. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh.
Oh. All right, Marianne. Let's go.
That was close.
That was
so close.
That was
so close.
Wow. Let's see what happens now.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. And I think DJR, he answered all 3 questions correctly, did he?
There's 2. He answered 2. He got 2 right because we see him twice on the board.
Right, but so do we have to take one out now because it was already there, or do we leave it? How?
No, we took out Marianne.
Oh, that's true. Got it. Yes, that's it. Okay,
so
here we go.
DJ Rob is still on the board. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
Congratulations. Yes.
DJ Rob says, I was DJ robbed.
Right on your
DJ
face.
Robbed.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. That is funny.
Okay. And the
All right.
last one now is.
Here we go. Oh,
let's go. It was meant for DJ ROB.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. That's dope.
Yay! Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. So, you send an email to paul@ecamm.com and you let him know which one of, let's go back here, of these you want. You need to let him know whether you want this one or this one.
The fanny.
The fanny pack here, orange fanny pack, or the Ecamm crossbody bag that's in white with orange, or the Ecamm fam crossbody bag that's in black and white.
That's a
and
tough
we also
decision.
have it in pride, so you can also choose that as well if you would like to. So you have all these choices. Look at this.
Tough decision.
Dripping you in Ecamm. That's what we're doing right now. That is what we're doing. So this is you all did great. A lot of you did great. Oh wow. David, hi.
Oh, geez,
Yes.
coming through.
It's been like forever. It has been.
Good to see you.
Can we get the black? Can we get the black? You can, the black or the orange. So you just have to specify it when you send the email which one you want. So you can get the black one, you can get the white with orange, or you can get the fanny pack, or you can get the white with the Pride logo.
Decisions.
Right? They're all great. They're all great.
Yeah.
But if
And
I
the
was to
fanny
get
pack.
it, I will get the black one in white, just because it will be more versatile for my outfits, I would say. Which one, if you were to get it, Fuljens, which one would you get?
I don't know. I like that white one with the orange Ecamm logo, and I like the fanny pack. So that's a tough choice.
Yeah.
Tough choice. Yeah.
Cannot go wrong though. And if you want to get them all, you can, because there's a coupon in the Ecamm blog, perks for family perks. So you can get a discount if you purchase any of the merch. So it will be applied towards your total. Yes. And there's no minimum purchase.
David hasn't lost a beat. David's like, did George win again?
Listen, no, George is just letting it. George is like, hey, but now that George saw that there's new merch that he doesn't have, he's about to bring it, right? He's
gonna come
about
back
to
on the board.
bring it. He is about to bring it. And make sure you bring it, because coming up, right, next week, we have some bittersweet news for you. Bittersweet, but we are going to do a major celebration. But next week, we're going to be sharing some important changes that are happening, and you have to be here. You have to be here with us to hear that. So again, bittersweet. I couldn't even pronounce it now, just thinking about it. Bittersweet, but there would be some great outcomes. You have to try something new. You have to do something new to see what's happening. So we're going to cover and share all of that with you next Monday. Fuljens.
Well, some good news for the Toronto fam. This was something that was going to be like a small little get together, but it's like turned into this is a big turnout. So we're expecting a lot more than originally planned. So if you are in the Toronto area and you have not come across the Facebook post that we are meeting up this Friday, right? So special shout out to Joel Bennett and Daniel Chi helping put this together. We're going to meet at Joey's in Yorkdale. And if you are interested, just hit me up on Facebook Messenger and send me a message. And we'll send you the RSVP link. It's going to be an awesome turnout. And I look forward to seeing everybody there at the meetup. It's going to be awesome.
Meetups are the best thing. And typically, like, meetups happen in the summer because obviously we all are excited about summer and things like that. But there's nothing like actually hanging out with the people that you network with online, right? Just seeing them and being able to interact and just feel the vibe. That is pretty awesome. So that is exciting. That is really exciting. And Toronto is such an awesome city. Such an awesome city.
Yeah.
So yeah, have fun, all of you.
Big crowd coming through. So we have like a little mini creator camp type of crowd is going on in there. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Almost reminds me of the like people the video meetup and stuff like that. Like when we first met everybody, right? That we didn't know.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome. Yeah.
Really dope.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. So you won. Remember, paul@ecamm.com and share what you would like. He needs to know exactly what you're looking for, what your choice is, so that then he can create that link for you to purchase. Yes. All right, everybody. So thank you so much. Could you drop me the merch link again? Okay, so Paul. All right. Talking about David is like, I want the fanny pack. I want the fanny pack, the crow's body bag. But fam, thank you so much for being here with us and spending your Monday nights with us. We appreciate you so much throughout all. We will see you next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for being here with us. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
Bye, everybody.